Hey, what's up, you beautiful people? So, I just want to come on here and talk to you guys really quickly about decisions and choices. A lot of times, some of you are at a point where you're so overweight that you feel like, like, what's the use? I'm 300 pounds, I've been away for 20 years, and you get to a point where you get down and you feel like, would I even start? But let me tell you, it's the little choices, the little changes that you make that have the opportunity, that push that can completely turn your world around. It's not about having to overhaul overnight and change, from being who you are today to tomorrow. It doesn't happen that way because you didn't get where you are overnight. So it's about small distinctions. And something came to me today, about it was a story about the Australian rowing team. Back in the Olympics years ago, they had been the underdogs for 7 years. For 7 years, they were like the laughing stock, basically, because their team was always last. And they came to a point where they realized, they're like, you know what, we got three choices. We can keep doing the same stuff that we've been doing, and we can keep getting the same results. Or we can throw our hands up and be like, hey, we just suck at this, let's just give up. Or third, they said, we can start doing something different. So what they started doing, they started asking themselves the question. For 2 years, they asked themselves, does it make the boat go faster? Every option, every choice, every lifestyle thing they had, they asked, does it make the boat go faster? Me being on this rowing machine for 30 minutes extra a day, is it going to make the boat go faster? Yes, it is. And if it made the boat go faster, they did it. Let's say they had a choice, hey, going to this pub tonight, is it going to make the boat go faster? It's not going to make the boat go faster, so they didn't go. So for 2 years, they asked themselves, would it make the boat go faster? Would it make the boat go faster? And they live very consciously in that decision of what to do to make that boat go faster. And after those 2 years, when they went to the Olympics, for the first time ever, they won the gold medal because they had changed from, the things that they were doing before that wasn't working. By making those little small changes, they were able to completely change the course of their boat. And it's kind of like, decisions are like a rudder. Think of a ship. A cruise ship. A cruise ship is huge, but what turns that ship is nothing but a little rudder. You make a choice today, and that choice that you make is able to turn that ship just a little bit, and it may not be much, but that 1 degree. And then tomorrow you make another choice and you hold that rudder and you turn that ship another 2 or 3 degrees. And you hold that rudder another 2 or 3 degrees. And before you know it, the ship is completely turned in a whole different direction. And it was all about little choices, little changes. Am I going to get up a little bit earlier today and do something that's going to move my boat forward? Am I going to do something for myself today that's going to make that boat go a little bit faster? When you make that choice of, I'm going to do something that's going to make the boat go faster, the boat will eventually go faster. So you guys have got to remember to, not always feel like it's something you have to take on that's going to happen overnight or some huge undertaking. It's those small changes. Hey, what's up, Patricia? I see you. Hope you have a wonderful day too as well. But yeah, so you guys make sure that you start celebrating and embracing those little choices. It's the little choices that transform your life. As a matter of fact, I have a client who I've been working with. She started about 2 weeks ago. But when she first came to me, it was 2 years ago. And at that time, she wasn't ready, but she stayed in the group, she stayed, connected. And over time, she had those little distinctions. And she got to the point to where she realized, what, I'm worth this. I'm ready. And the first week we worked together, she dropped over 11 pounds. And that's how it is. It's those little choices that she made 2 years ago brought her to this point to where now she's taking back control of her life. So don't worry about, the big things or, oh my God, I'm so far away. Just take those little choices, those little steps. Hey, what's up, Bonita? I see you. So, and I see you said, fear keeps you from moving forward. That's pretty much all of us, Bonita. Everything in life that you want, everything, no matter what it is, if it's a career, no matter if it's a new business, if it's a relationship, those things are all on the other side of fear. And everybody has fears. Even me, I have fears, but you have to learn to step past those. And while we're talking about fears, I'll tell you guys a really quick story. It's crazy what fear can do to you physically. So when you guys see me, you see I'm like this big guy, you don't know about the hidden fears I have. One fear or phobia I have is actually a fear or phobia of crocodiles and alligators, to the point where I literally have nightmares 2 or 3 times a week where I'm riding a bike and suddenly the path is like breaking under me and there's crocodiles and alligators there, or I'm like in a grocery store shopping and the next thing I know, like the cashier, the crocodiles, alligators, like crazy stuff. But it makes me not deal with fresh water. Like, I don't want to get into any type of freshwater or lakes, and I live in Orlando, so it's like, there's lakes everywhere, but I don't get into the fresh water because I'm afraid of the alligators. Well, on one of our Titan Empowerment weekends, that we go on, I was helping everyone get over fears that they had, and one of the things that I had purchased was a flyboarding like excursion where it's like you stand on this little board like a skateboard in the water, and a jet ski like causes the pressure to like shoot you up in the air, so you're kind of like flying over the water. And it's like always looks so cool to me. I'm like, okay, we're here in Cancun. I'm going to do this right now. I got the opportunity. But what I didn't realize was that the flyboarding was in the lagoon. And the fact that the flyboard was in the lagoon made me not want to do it, because we had did like a speedboat tour through the lagoon earlier with the team, and we seen crocodiles. So I knew there was crocodiles in this lagoon, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to get in that lagoon. But then one of my people who on my team said, you know what? Look at this. You've helped others get past their fear, so you need to step past yours. So I was like, oh crap, I really gotta practice what I preach. So like I went out there, I got on the flyboard, but I'll say this, the fear of the fact that, oh my God, there's a crocodile under me, made it almost impossible to do. Literally, I had trouble standing up and holding my own weight because my legs were shaking so bad, and it was nothing but fear. And every time I'd fall into the water, there's a hose there, and I touched the hose, and I'm like, oh my God, it's the crocodile. I just fell on the crocodile. But it was nothing but my fear. Like, I couldn't even enjoy the experience because of fear, a story I had told myself and held in my head. But, I did do it. I got past it. Yeah, I still have those nightmares about alligators and things like that, but I didn't let that fear hold me back. I said, something I want to do, I always did it, and that's what it's about. It's about stepping past fear. And sometimes, we've had those fears for years and they're hard to get past. But it's just a point of having faith and stepping out. And if you want to have faith and step out, I got your back. No matter how long it takes, no matter what you're going through, you can always believe that I'm going to be there. So if you want to, jump on a call with me or anything like that, or, shoot me a message, like so we could talk one-on-one, you can do that as well, all right? So I'm going to get off of here, guys, but I just want to, shoot you guys a quick video and ask you, what are you doing to make the boat go a little bit faster this week? I want to hear some commitments to what you're going to do this week to make the boat go faster. All right, you guys have an absolutely wonderful Sunday. I love you so much. Talk to you guys soon.